Hey everyone, this is Kevin Richards here from Rock to Stage here on YouTube and rpmvocalstudio.com on the web for voice lessons worldwide. What I'm going to do today is this is a viewer question. Someone asked me, they heard the term anchoring or vocal anchoring and they wondered what exactly does that mean. So I'm going to give you kind of a really quick primer kind of on what that exactly means. Anchoring is just really another word for having a really good kind of a grip on the sound. Whether it's the note or the phrase or whatever it is you're singing, you kind of feel like you have a really good grip on it. You have a really good hold on it and you can control it really well. Anchored. Now anchored doesn't mean it's held in place and it cannot move. Think of an anchor that's thrown off the side of a boat, right? Now the boat is free to float on top of the water, but only so far, as long as the chain that's tied to the anchor is, or the rope that's tied to the anchor. That's as far as the boat will float away from the anchor. But it's able to freely float on top, but it kind of has a bit of a hold on it. You can also think of anchoring as kind of a dog on a leash, kind of a metaphor, or kind of a kite on the end of a string. You're kind of letting it go, but you kind of have a really good grip on it. And here's the difference between an unanchored and an anchored sound. It's really about feeling. It's not so much about what you hear, it's kind of about what you're feeling. And here's a kind of an unanchored sound. If I kind of did, let me get a middle C here. I think that's middle C. I looked at the piano backwards. It's kind of light and it kind of is floating and it feels like it kind of can kind of get away from me, right? Now if I anchor that and I do kind of more of like a whoa sound, whoa, there's more of a feeling of kind of grip. The larynx feels down, the sound feels kind of compressed towards the floor or towards my feet. I kind of feel the sound is a bit more planted. Whoa, ah, it's kind of up there and bright and kind of floating up here. Ah, if I darken it, I feel a little bit more of a kind of pull down on the sound. The sound is still bright up here, but I feel kind of it's kind of also pulling down in a sense, or anchoring the sound down. Ah, I feel I can kind of let it go, but I have a kind of a leash on the sound. And that's kind of what vocal anchoring is. It's a feeling. Now yes, in some senses the tone is a little bit darker, it's a little bit heavier, but I can get a bright sound and still feel like it's kind of anchored if I do, let's say, like a G above middle C. Hey! I have just a little bit more of an anchor. It's bright and it's out there, but I have a little bit of an anchor. I don't want it too, because if I make that too heavy, hey! It kind of feels a little swallowed, because if you kind of anchor it too much as you go up into head voice or head resonance, your upper range, whichever way you want to say it, it can feel a little too heavy and hard to kind of control. Oh, I have a little bit, hey, but I have this downward feeling from here down. And it feels like I'm kind of anchoring or pulling it down a little bit. It's kind of, you're letting the sound out, but holding it back at the same time. Kind of like drawing back a bow, an arrow. You have control of it. You're pushing one thing forward and one thing back. And that's kind of what you're doing. Hey! That is vocal anchoring. So I hope that answers the question for that particular subscriber and for any of you else who might have been wondering what that term means. Please share, subscribe, answer any questions on this topic. Please comment below. I am more than happy to answer them, unlike other people. Subscribe, share this wherever you like, Twitter, Facebook, whatever you want to do with it. Until next time, this is, and check out the links below there for vocal courses and Skype lessons with me, and there's the playlists for all my other topics and stuff like that here on the channel. Until next time, Kevin Richards, Rock to Stage here on YouTube and rpmvocalstudio.com on the web for voice lessons worldwide. See ya.